Well, everyone, I got a little project going on here. I have this old empty cat litter bucket. These are handy for many things. I've used them for putting scraps in, table scraps, and using it to carry it out to the pigs or the chickens. I've used it for food storage. I've used them to tote water to my animals. I've used them for nesting boxes. I just removed this portion of the lid, turn them like this, and they work great for a nesting box because you still have this piece attached here to keep all the bedding inside the box. But I'm going to use it for water. You can pick these little watering cups. You can pick them up at your local farm store. You can order them online. There's several different places you can pick them up. But anyhow, what I'm going to do is, I have 4 of them here. I end up getting a package of 16 for a little under $7. So fairly cheap. I got another 12 that I have for spares in case one of these get wore out or broke. But what I'm going to do is just put one on each side of this bucket. I'm going to drill a hole fairly close down to the bottom, in the middle on each side, and then fasten them on. Of course, they have a little rubber washer here, a little seal ring, you know, and then a wing nut. Screw them in place. And then I'm going to make a base for this where it holds it up off the ground a little bit so it ain't clear down to the ground, the drinking cups. And then on the base that I'm going to make a little roof or a canopy over the top of this, because I made a water with these type cups for my mom last year. And her rooster had a habit of climbing up on top here, crapping all over the lid. And he'd be close enough, he'd crap right down the side into the cups as they were there like that, and it'd fill up the water. The drinking cups would be full of chicken poop. So as I get this project done here, I'll come back and show you my end results. Well, I got the cups in place, as you can see. Now I'm going to get the base made with the little roof or canopy over the top. I'll show it to you when I get done. Okay, here's a simple base that I made. And what this is the top part of one of these litter boxes, or litter buckets rather. I'd cut the bottom part of this off and used the bottom part for part of a canopy for my mom's chicken water. She'd gotten some new cups and she wanted a canopy of some sort over the top, so I cut the bottom part of this bucket off and used it for the canopy so her rooster wouldn't crap in her watering cups. And I still had this piece, so what I done is took a couple pieces of scrap 1x2s and put them across there to support the bucket, like so. That way that water bucket can sit there. These cups are up higher off the ground, and of course as the water comes in, it fills the cup and it weights the cup down. It shuts the flow off of the water. But anyhow, that's what I come up with for that idea. Now I just got to make a cover for the top of this. Alright, there's the top I come up with. This old piece of scrap plywood that I had laying around. It's a fairly thick piece of plywood, so it should hold up to the weather for quite a while. I won't bother painting it or anything. But anyhow, what I done is took some scrap pieces of 1x2s and screwed them on the bottom to keep it centered on this bucket. So it'll just sit there like that. Hopefully it'll stay on if the chickens do jump up there. Hopefully they're not heavy enough to flip that. It's pretty heavy, pretty thick and heavy piece of plywood. But if for some reason they do jump on this, a couple of them, and flip it up like that and end up getting it flipped off here, I'll probably just take a couple small bungee cords and put some eyelets here and come down, hook this little bungee cords. I got some little tiny bungee cords that I can hook on either side, and that'll keep that strapped in place, but I think this will work. I'll give it a try. Like I said, if it don't work, I'll make modifications. Thanks for joining me on this video, everyone. I see y'all later, and don't forget I love you. Bye.